Welcome to Better Business Bureau's office. You know, every single month we get about 3,000 phone calls from people, and a lot of those, they're telling us about scams, and they tell us they believe the scam. So, hey, I just won $1.2 million in the Jamaican lottery. I can't get my money. Or, of course, there's I have relatives who passed away in Europe, and they've left me millions of dollars, and I need to get a hold of my money. Can you help me? So as I tell those stories to so many people, the first thing I hear is, how can anybody fall for that? Well, let me tell you, people are falling for those scams on a regular basis. And as I tell you about those 3,000 phone calls we get a month, Nicole Miller, she answers some of those phone calls. We can listen in and see exactly what she hears.
Better Business Bureau, how can I help you?
Avenue location in Washington, and they have an F rating due to failure to respond to 4 complaints that have been processed against them, and the business has failed to resolve the underlying pattern of complaints that they've had. It says that as of September 27, 2012, Green Acres Motors failed to respond to attempts by the BBB to address a pattern of complaints. Consumers have reported that they were told repairs to their vehicles would be free from charge, but services were charged after work was completed. Furthermore, consumers also stated that items went missing from their vehicles while the vehicle was in possession of the
So here's the challenge. So many people call in, and then I go out and share the stories of the phone calls we receive about scams. The first reaction I get, how can anybody fall for that? Great example. Guy calls me, he says, I think my daughter is in a prison in Mexico and I can't get her out unless I wire several $1,000s. He had the seed of a lie planted in his mind by a scam artist, and he was absolutely convinced that his daughter was in that prison. It took a lot of time to convince him otherwise. But the natural thing for everybody else that hears that story to say is, how can somebody fall for that? Well, I went in search of the answer, and the search took me straight to the Bible, and the Bible has some very clear things to say about our fight for truth and what happens when the seed of a lie gets planted in our mind. It definitely has happened to me in the past. It's happened to you. I know it has, and it will happen to all of us in the future. The question is, how can we fight for the truth and live out our faith in a deceptive world? We're going to answer those questions coming up at the Men's Muster on September 20th. I look forward to sharing the time with you.